Let's get this started. Let's start out with ceremonial nota. I'm sure you guys like that. And again, if you're there, say hello. And yes, I did get that from that song. From the 90s, I think it was. All right, I'm not going to turn on the candle. Okay, I don't know what the hell. Because it tends to kind of smoke me out. So I'm going to blow it out after a few minutes, but it's just ceremonial. We got to do this. Excuse me. I'm going to clear my throat. All right. So HakaLau is one of the techniques that I will teach you when you come and train with me, when you learn from me, when you study under me. So for men, this is one of the techniques. It's for men and women, though. But for the men's course, for Cracked Female Code, I teach this because one thing women are attracted to are men that have an expanded awareness, okay? Men that are very narrow, it doesn't make women feel safe, okay? So back in the caveman days, a caveman that had greater awareness was a better hunter, better provider, and he could protect the family better from danger from all the way around. The modern male, because of computers and machines and money, it's just all about thinking. It's literally like, and as one young lady said to me many years ago, I think I was in my probably early 30s. She's about 28, 26. She had said, "Oh, you mean like with race horses with blinders on?" I was like, "Yeah, exactly. They can only see right in front." That, believe it or not, guys, that focused look is not a turn on. It shows her that you're in your lower reptilian brain. When you expand out, it shows you that you're in your relationship brain, your social brain, which triggers the female mating system. Okay, now that's a little bit of history on one of the reasons why I teach this. The technique HakaLau is a Hawaiian technique, which I don't believe was created for that. But it helps you to have greater awareness, and it helps you to calm down. Now, I've been doing videos about narcissist abuse for a long time. And one of the things that I lucked out, or actually, sorry, I haven't been doing narcissist abuse videos for that long. I've been doing them for about 6 months, 7 months now. But where I lucked out is everything that I teach in this whole narcissistic abuse and ending narcissistic abuse, number one thing you have to have is awareness. And it's the same thing when it came to teaching men how to approach women in a better way, to meet women, is you have to have an open, allowing, spacious energy and awareness about you. And it makes a woman feel relaxed with you instead of this very uptight and, "Hey, how's it going?" You're being all serious and stuff. So all of this transfers over to dealing with narcissists. And it helped me out with my last narcissist because I caught him right away. It was maybe not right away. I did trust him to some level, but he did some things that I was like, "Wait, what the fuck?" I was like, it was kind of messed up. And so one of the things that I do is HakaLau, and there's many other things, but what I do is, the reason why I say men, I do it with women, but with the women, they get it really fast, like a lot faster, a lot easier. With men, you got to do it for a couple hours one day, then you got to do another technique and another technique the next day, and you got to kind of run him through, and he opens little by little, and then he'll, "Wow, this feels great." Well, that's the other thing. It makes you feel really good, okay? So how we're going to start out is we're going to start out with ha breathing first. Again, it's another Hawaiian technique. It causes you to oxygenate your system, and that causes you to oxygenate your brain. It's the number one fuel for your brain, and that allows you to open up to consciousness. Okay, it's just one of the techniques. So we're going to start out with that. Again, it's a Hawaiian technique, which is where I learned in Hawaii. So let's go ahead and do it. 1 second. Okay, let's see. Yeah. It's a really simple technique. So ha breathing is in the nose and then out the mouth. You got to have your mouth wide open, okay? And you want to, it's like a balloon. Like you fill the balloon up, whoosh, and then you know how you pinch the end so the air doesn't come out? You just let it open a little bit, and then the pressure from the balloon will naturally push it out by itself, okay? You don't have to push it, all right? So let's do it. breathe in the nose. We're going to do it for about 3 or 4 minutes. Normally, I would suggest you do this every day for at least 7 minutes, and I would recommend to do it twice a day. If you have anxiety or if you're going to do yoga or meditate, I would recommend doing it until you have completely stretched your diaphragm, your stomach muscles, and you're completely relaxed, okay? It's a huge tip when it comes to meditating, okay? So breathe in the nose, out the mouth. Breathe in the nose, and then out the mouth. Excuse me. Let me blow the candle. It's kind of, the candle makes me stuffy. It makes me clear my throat too. Blow that away. So let's keep doing it. So in the nose, out the mouth. In the nose. Okay. If you can't do it for long as me, that's fine, especially if this is your first or second time doing it. It will take a few times to really be able to do it longer and longer, probably 3, 4, 5 times. And even after that, get up to doing it 10 times, you get to expand your lungs more and more. Another thing is if you get lightheaded, just go ahead and stop because your brain isn't used to that much oxygen. Most people don't oxygenate their body. One way of doing it also is just taking a deep breath and just holding your breath for 8 seconds, and then the next time 10, and then 12, and up to, if you can, 20 seconds. If you can't do it to 20 seconds, that really should be one of your number one goals, to be able to hold your breath, just literally hold it. Okay, so what that did for me, when I held it for 10 seconds and then did the ha breathing on top of it, it really allowed my solar plexus muscle, or whatever, not solar, diaphragm, to relax. It's like stretching that muscle. You want to stretch it till it totally relaxes, because most people, you hold a lot of anxiety and fear and tension in your solar plexus / diaphragm area, and it doesn't allow you to breathe very deep. This exercise helps you to stretch that, and over a period of time you just tend to breathe even a little bit more deeper than you naturally would. Okay, so let's keep doing it a little more, and then we'll do the HakaLau. So breathe in and breathe out. Again. So as you go along, you want to forcefully, now since I have a little stuffy nose from the smoke from the candle that I just blew out, you can cheat a little bit by breathing if you have to, okay? But it really is better if you breathe in the nose and out the mouth. So the point or purpose of what I'm saying is you want to breathe in even deeper each time, okay? So after the fifth, sixth, seventh time, then you want to kind of do a little bit more forceful, more deeper breath and more oxygen. You want to get more oxygen in there, and then breathe out. The wider your mouth, the better. Breathe in deep. If you're a student and you're nervous or you're going to take a test, or if you can't get into your study, do this about 7 or 8 minutes till your diaphragm, your stomach muscles really relax. You know, when you can get that deep, relaxing breath, do it until you can breathe so deep and you feel really, really good. That will help you to take a test better, relax before test. It'll help you to get more in the zone. Because it's oxygenating your brain is what it's doing. So it gets your brain going. So you can study better and your memory recall will be better also, okay? It's also a really good habit to get into, to do that before you study and before you take a test, okay? Even if you can only do it for a few minutes. So now let's get to HakaLau. That's the whole purpose of this video, okay? Or this live stream. HakaLau, I'm just going to walk you through it. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to drop your awareness inside your head and then down your throat and inside your belly. And then imagine the size of of a softball. Okay. Just have an awareness in your solar plexus, your heart area, something like that. And just have an awareness of about the size of a softball inside your chest somewhere. Just have a relaxed, open awareness of it. Now allow that to expand all the way to your ribs, to the front of your belly, the front of your chest, the back of your chest. Let it expand to the size of, say, a basketball. All right, now, as you have an awareness down here on that, on your belly, the size of a basketball, an open awareness around it, I want you to allow your peripheral vision to expand out, and I mean all the way in a full circle, all the way around you, to allow that to expand out to a mile. Now allow that to expand out to 2 miles. And you can breathe in while you're doing it, and just nice relaxing. With your awareness inside your belly on the basketball, or allowing it to be around the basketball, around your body. Now allow your peripheral vision to expand out to 5 miles. Okay? Now allow that to expand out to 10 miles. And allow it to expand all the way up 10 miles. So it's like a dome, all the way out and all the way up to the clouds or beyond the clouds. Beyond the clouds, 10 miles up. Now, allow your auditory peripheral auditory to expand out 100 yards. So a football field in every direction, a big circle all the way around, and allow it to expand all the way out 100 yards. And now allow that to expand out to half a mile. And now allow that to expand out to 2 miles. Take a deep breath. While you're doing it, deep breath, expand out. Now allow that to expand out to 5 miles. And just let go. I don't want you to push it. It's like a helium balloon. When you let go of the string, what does it do? It goes out. So I want your visual to expand up and out like you let go of the balloon, and your auditory too. Let it expand out. Like you let go of that string and the balloon floats up on its own. And let it go up, auditory. 5 miles. Now let your kinesthetics, meaning your body, your feelings with your body, allow that to expand out all the way around a full circle, 100 yards. Imagine feeling everything all the way around you by 100 miles, all the way around behind you, expand all the way out. That way, just say, 100 yards. Did I say 100 miles? 100 yards. All the way around you in front, all the way around like a big circle. Now 200 yards. Now half a mile. Take a deep breath once in a while. Now let it expand out all the way to a mile. So your peripheral visual awareness is all the way out, 10 miles. Auditory is 5 miles. Kinesthetic is at a mile. So all the way out a mile, all the way around you. This is the way the caveman used to be. And this is why they could know that a dangerous animal was a mile away. They could literally feel it. I'm not kidding. The more I do these techniques, the more I tune into my 5 senses, the more I can sense things. Whereas the modern male, they couldn't sense a tiger that was 1 foot or 2 feet away from them. I'm not kidding. Because when you're in your left brain, you're disconnected from your 5 senses. That's why you want to open up to your 5 senses with Ha breathing and HakaLau. Okay? With your awareness on your body, your chest, your belly, your back, your ribs, down your shoulders and arms. As I'm talking to you, I'm staying in this space way out there. Okay? So the reason why a caveman had to be able to do this was in case a saber-toothed tiger or whatever kind of tigers, lions, tigers, and bears they had back then was about a mile away. Because if a lion or a tiger got within 100 yards, no, you're dead. You're fucking dead. They're fast. I saw a video on YouTube and it was about 100 yards away and they're like, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. And because it was basically the guides were behind the guy. And he's like, yeah, well, it's pretty. Like, yeah, shoot. They're like, fucking shout it. That thing got there like that. And I mean, in like a second and a half or 2 seconds. Like, holy shit, that thing, it was fast. And you're thinking it was going through brush and over, different things, but man, it got there fucking fast. So at the last second, he shot it right as the lion was jumping up in the air. He was like, oh my God, shoot. And he hit it, but then it swiped him with its paw. And then behind him, the 2 guys, when it fell on the ground, they shot it and killed it dead. Here's my point. Back then, cavemen didn't have a high powerful rifle with 2 guides with weapons themselves. They had to be able to do it like that. Okay. So they had to be able to escape, get out of there, or somehow make a plan to defend themselves, okay? So here's the thing. This is a very natural thing for women. When a man has an open awareness like this, her mating system gets triggered by that. It makes her want to be with him. She feels comforted by him. She feels safe. But the modern male, because of computers and business and money and machines, we're in the machine mind, and it shoves us like this, and that does not comfort a woman. And if you're a single guy, she's not going to want to be around you. Sorry to say that, okay? So I'm going to leave it at that. I think that's a good live feed. I know I didn't announce this one, but I really want to start getting comfortable using this live feed. And I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless you. And for those of you who didn't see this, you'll see it tomorrow. All right. See you. Bye.